Welcome back to Kairyu Rider. If you have seen this video, you know that I have already tried an adjustable windscreen, but the problem is I'm unsatisfied. So we're gonna switch this because I did end up buying the MRA. This is not a sponsored video. I reached out to them and they said no, so I bought it with my own money and we will see how it goes. Now for the install. Here it is out the bag. Here it is out the second bag. It looked like that in standard trim, but I'm gonna keep using these wind deflectors to see how they go. But first, I have one other part that I'm gonna put on. I've done too many windshield things that these rubbers are now kind of destroyed. So, I'll link this below, but it's just a Japanese maker. It's the same thing, or similar enough. And away we go. See how the screen looks frozen right there? Well, that's because the Osmo Action 4 also messes up files, not just GoPro. But at this point, I'll assume you know how to install a windscreen. 4 bolts out, 4 bolts in. Now to the road.
Here we are on the highway heading out to a good spot in the mountains. So this is the Vario touring screen from MRA that I put on previously in this video. From the rider's point of view, I checked the difference. If you ignore the spoiler, the difference between having this windshield and the other one, it is wider. Imagine this straight, oof, there's a bump. Imagine this straight line curving in, that would be stock. So it's that much wider on the edges. And on the front, the height, ignoring the spoiler, it's not even a centimeter different from what I measured. It is negligible. So that, to me, is a good thing. Now, with the spoiler, from the rider's perspective, you are getting almost 2 centimeters, give or take 2 centimeters. It's not that bad, actually, so I could leave it as is, but I did consider the idea of possibly drilling new holes to make this parallel with the top, so that when it's down, it's down. But it's not that obtrusive. I don't know if it's the way I was slouching yesterday on the bike, but sitting on the bike today in the riding position, it's fine. And I'm still getting wind in almost the same spot, maybe a little higher. Let's use the spoiler. So that's partially up, and I gotta be honest, I'm not noticing a huge difference. So let's go the whole way up. I don't notice a difference at all. I just, nothing. There's nothing. Would I buy this? I'm gonna do a little more riding, but right now I would say no. No, I would not. Because there's no side winds. When I left this morning, and I'm only 3 kilometers away, so how much could the winds have changed? Though it is the mountains. There's no side winds. The wind starts right up here. Actually, yeah. The most turbulent wind is now above my head. Let's put it back down. Let's turn off the cruise because we're gonna go 4 below in the passing lane. Welcome to the mountains. No one's in a hurry in the hurry up lane. So, yes, it is actually louder right now. It is a stiff adjustment, not as bad as what I had before. Is it working? Not as much as I expected. And I'm going just over 100. Now I am going 114. And it's actually pushing the wind even better. Like, it's still hitting just at the top of my helmet. I will say the tires are definitely louder than the wind. No question, loud tires. Yeah, it's making a difference. Is it night and day, worlds apart? Not really. Is it good enough to say let's keep it? Give me a few minutes off camera to think about that, because why waste battery just thinking. Welcome back, and here comes another tunnel, and that's not a mistake. I just got out of a tunnel and I noticed when you delete the side winds completely and you go through a tunnel, this thing is still silent, like a breezy day. Is it working? If we're not challenging the mountain winds, I think it is. So I think it was a good improvement. I don't know if it was enough of an improvement for the price, but I did find it on sale.
I bought it on Amazon Japan and it was the last one in stock, but unlike most of those schemes, it was actually the last one. So I can't even link it below in the description because they're gone. Sorry.
So I got this for the same price as just the spoiler, at least in Japan. And I'm not sure how that works, but I'm not complaining either. So for just over $100 US, yeah, this is pretty good. And in fact, I could take the stock windscreen and turn that into a sports screen, like a super low rallycross sports screen, and really get to know what I want my bike to be. That is another story for another time. As for this, for right now, for today, once I do a little bit of sport riding in the mountains, I will have a better answer. But right here, right now, I think I won't cut this and I won't return this. I'll just roll with it and see how it goes. Though I do think my windshield is getting a bit ridiculous with all these scaffoldings on it. But that's what you get on these upright adventure bikes or these tall sport tourers. It's just not designed for the wind. You get a gold wing or you don't. And I did not get a gold wing. So let's see what it does with truck winds before I go. Passing a truck. Little turbulent, not as bad as the other one. I don't know if it was just a less turbulent truck, but a truck's a truck. Huh. Well, and I guess someone's wondering, because a few of you actually live here in Japan. This is Lake Suwa. We're going to Venus Line, and there's a cool road from Suwa that if you live here, you know about it. It's the same park from Your Name, Kimi no Na wa. But another story, another time. I gots to go. Thanks for watching. This has been Kairyu Rider.